Anytime God gives you a promise, there's going to be a process or some problems that come against you to make you question that promise that God has given you. I'm literally doing my quiet time, and God has me in the book of Genesis chapter 4, where it's talking about Cain and Abel. And when you read Genesis chapter 3 verse 20, it says, the man called his wife's name Eve because she was the mother of all living. But then when you get to Genesis chapter 4, Cain got rid of her son Abel, and then Cain ran away. So now she's no longer a mother, and she's definitely not the mother of the living, because one of her sons got rid of her other son. And I'm about to do a full YouTube video on this. That's why I got this scarf on, because I need my edges laid for the video. But God is just showing me as I'm taking notes. I got so many notes. I'll explain everything that he showed me in the YouTube video and my podcast. But God is just showing me how when he gives us a promise or gives us a word or tells us you're going to be this, you're going to do that, there will be different problems in the process that comes up against you to make you question the promise or the word that God has given you. And really, when you think about it, that is where faith is produced. It's when those problems come against you where you're really able to see, or where God is able to see, do you believe the promise that I gave you? Because it literally says in Genesis chapter 3 and verse 20 that Eve was the mother of all living, but then her son got rid of her other son and he's no longer living, and then that son ran away. So it's just like, am I really the mother or the mother of all living if both of my sons are gone? I'll share with y'all on YouTube the full revelation that God gave me, but it just really showed me that when God gives you a process is when you endure or go through different trials and tribulations or problems that are coming against that promise to make you question or make you second guess what God said. But that's where your faith has to continuously show up, and that's where God is able to see your heart and see if you really believe the promise or the name that he gave you in chapter 3, or if you're going to allow what happens in chapter 4 to rob you of what he promised you.